Okay, I'm on part two. Hopefully, part two is working out. It says that I'm live. I think I might be live right now. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't stop looking at the other one.
I gotcha. Hold on one second. What we're gonna do? Uh,
Yeah, I see the old one ended.
okay.
Um.
Okay, Pensy and Toby. So
Okay, if they see you, then we're good.
we're good. All right. So part two, 2 hours, man. Part one was look at that. Already 2 hours. We're talking trains. Um, so we last talked about the Rock Island Quad Cities train. What we're going to be talking about next is the Santa Fe Fast Fruit Express set. Holy cow. These are cool. Look at that. So you're getting the 2913, which this is actually in the park. And this is actually really, really cool. Although built for passenger services, the 2900 Northerns had more than ample to handle freight. Especially during peak harvest seasons, 2900s were often chosen to many produce, which steamed to California daily. The 2913 has power to spare, so you can easily expand your train with additional reefers. Okay, we have not made it yet to passenger or to the passenger cars and freight cars. 2926 and 2930 set. Anyone? Yes, yes, yes. That would be. Can you imagine if they made an Albuquerque like passenger set? That would be insane. I mean, I have upstairs the it's some heavyweights um from my 3751. So I'm just gonna have a great day. But this is a great set too. So look, so this set, wow, Lionel, you were doing this basic. Besides the locomotive, it's almost a vision set. Um, yeah. Hey, Joe, the reefers are super neat. Honestly, guys, this is almost a vision line set. You're getting a so you're getting the Northern 2913, which wasn't available in the previous part of the catalog, just like the North, just the part of the Northerns. Um, you're getting three freight cars and a Vision caboose. You know what, too? And I know Lionel's gonna. Oh, man, there is so much. There's so much trains in this catalog. I don't know where to begin, because guys, this is just the first catalog. We haven't even seen. Well, it's so much far ahead. We haven't even seen the second part. Like the second catalog is coming out later this year, but this one has some great stuff that's coming out, and I can't even imagine what the box is going to look like. This is going to be great. Um, what I hope though, and I'm wondering though, is I really hope that I don't have to get the set just to get the caboose. I really hope I don't, because I would love to add a Vision caboose to my Santa Fe fleet. 24.99. That's an expensive penny, but you're getting a Northern. You're getting three Vision stock or not stock reefer cars and a Vision caboose. Great set. Okay, so recapping, we've gone over Vision line, we've gone over Steam, Diesel, high end legacy sets. Wow, what a great catalog! Like this has been an insane ride. This has been a great night, and I'm super happy that you guys are, all of you are here to watch this, and react. The reactions and everything are completely genuine. But I'm super happy on your guys' Thursdays that you're here, and for those that want to watch a little bit later, um, this is a catalog day is great. So let's just continue on. 50-inch flat cars with trailers. Now these are going to be pretty neat. Diecast frame, diecast trucks, wood. Oh, the wood decks. Okay, wood decks, rubber tires, mud flaps, interchangeable open and close end doors. This is actually really, huh?
Those are cute.
These are cute. And what I actually, I like that one. I'm not gonna lie. That one, out of all of these, out of these two, or out of these three, that is my favorite. Look at that. That is,
The kangaroo?
yeah. That's pretty neat. I like this one. It has the Lionel lines, Lionel Play World, and then it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Toys R Us giraffe. That's pretty neat. I like this one. Um, Going next to PS5 gondolas, you have Conrail, Ann Arbor, Erie, Lehigh Valley. Um, Pensy, Sniff Sniff, Intermodal. And the Canadian National. Let's continue on. Grain door boxcars. Okay, these are interesting. What it looks like, though, that these look like the same tooling that they used for their hobo cars just recently, but instead, what they're doing is that they're filling it up with grain. Oh no, no, no! I'm mistaken. It is a grain door box. Okay, yeah, grain door boxcar. Um, this is actually a really neat product. Look at that. I'm a fan of this. So I'm a fan of this specific paint scheme. Union Pacific serves the west of the road to streamliners. Right now, what I'm currently doing, I'm in the process of learning how to weather my stuff. Not everything, but just a few things. And I've got this fleet of MTH boxcars that have this specific paint scheme. And this might actually be a contender because I'm getting the Freight Sounds boxcar, and this might actually be a contender as well. Point of W when he saw the when I saw the 2926. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look back on the reaction because I bet you it was priceless. I bet it was priceless. Okay. N8 cabin cars. Now these are a little bit different than the ones that we saw earlier, because these ones are not Vision cabooses. So um I'll be honest with you, none of these necessarily are interesting to me, but these are pretty cool. For Pennsylvania fans, you have these are really actually really interesting looking cabooses here. Um, this is pretty neat. These Penn Central. Let me scroll down here really quick. Once this all loads. Uh-oh. Hopefully, okay, no, we're good. I thought my internet kind of went out for a second. Um, these are interesting paint schemes right here. This green Penn Central, and then the Conrail. Dakman Productions is a huge fan of the Conrail, so I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to get that one. Okay, the Hopper 2-packs. So the Hopper 2-packs are coming back. Lionel did. Oh, and then they just threw in the milk car right here. Lionel did tremendous with their 2-packs and with their Hopper sets. So these are really good, and I'm almost positive a lot of people are going to add this one, specifically the Pennsylvania Railroad, to that Hippo set. These are really neat. I think I don't know if I might get a set of these, but these I don't have any uh modern-ish type of freight cars, but that BNSF one looks. And then I think it's kind of a little interesting. They uh they threw in this milk car just at the very top. So it's like hopper cars, a little bit of milk car. So that's interesting. Actually, and it is Milwaukee Road. I know one person that is a huge fan of Milwaukee Road, so who knows? Maybe they might get that one. Okay. Standard center beam flat cars. So Lionel came out with these a while ago, actually, and these were inexpensive but still scale cars. So these are going to be really really good cars as well. Burlington Northern, CSX, Norfolk Southern, TTX. What is that? WCRC. I don't know which that railroad is. Milwaukee Road, trailer trailer train, Union Pacific, and then Western Pacific. Okay, all right. So these, and I also have $50 for the freight car. That's actually not bad. And then obviously you go through a good Lionel dealer. You can get these a little bit on the a little bit cheaper than $50 as well. Would you? Let's see what he said. Pensy, what would you think the PRO would have made if they allowed to build new locomotives? Oof. if they were like a brand new steam locomotive. Um, hmm, they did. I don't know if the Pennsylvania did a 484, but I think that they might. So they did a 686. They did the I-1s. They did the turbine. I don't think that they did a 484. So if that would be my guess, if the Pennsylvania built a steam locomotive, they would have built a 484. Um, and then Conrail Lock 12. My favorite is the flagpole. Um, I'm wondering if you're talking about what down comment again and tell me which one specifically because maybe I'm just like a little confused like on which car specifically within the catalog you're talking about. Standard O 50 inch or the 50-foot box cars. Okay, Kansas City Southern, Burlington Northern, Golden West. Hey, these are not bad priced cars for $50. Standard O gondolas with covers, again $50. Chessie, MKT, and Reading. All right. Hey, Reading, these are not bad. This is good. BNSF flat car or bulkhead flat cars with looks like all that wood on the removable load. See these are great. The prankster flagpole. I don't know necessarily what that is.
Oh, I don't know. Prankster.
Norfolk and Western standard with flat cars and stakes. ADM standard O. These are this so far. They're these cars at $50. That's not bad. Okay. Hey, so what it looks like is that these are all scale or at least like standard O. Um,
What is it? A box car?
I'm not sure. Hey, I think what I'm gonna have to do, Countrail, is take a closer look at what exactly you're talking about. I'll research that after this. Um, he says, look, you get a laugh out of it.
Oh, is it a joke?
Maybe. But so far, what it looks like, because now we're about to get a traditional, um, these are all scale cars, and for $50, that's not bad. So one person could fill out their fleet, or at least expand their freight line, for $50, and then even less on that for through a good Lionel dealer. That's actually really really good. All right, so we're now at traditional. So it's in the book. Okay, well we'll go back.
End, he said.
Oh, towards the end. Okay, so we've gone over a ton of stuff. We've seen Big Boy. We've seen the I-1s. We saw the one piece that I was looking for, 2926. We saw some diesels and freight cars. Now we're in the traditional O. Even still, like right now, we have our Winter Wonderland Express set underneath the tree, and yeah, Standard O just has less detail. So I'm kind of curious to see what this section has. Lionel's Universal Remote. Oh, hey, that's just interesting. You can actually. Oh, so hold on. This is actually interesting. Hold on. Wait a minute. Um, apparently, this is pretty neat. The hold on. Let's take a look at this. So I am familiar with the Lionel Line Chief Plus app. I'm familiar with this. That's how we run our Line Chief set. One thing I'm a fan of, and Lionel, if you're listening so far, you take some hints. Um, if you could put the voice streaming and recording feature, but have it as clear or a good broadcasting through that and put that in legacy, I think that would be um, a great feature. Or possibly put that in a your station sounds dining cars, so you can make like custom like here are your steaks, or what would you like a glass of wine with that order, or some just weird things like that. But I think that'd be a pretty neat little feature that you can do is to put that within some of the cars or locomotives on the scale side. Um, Yeah, hey, Conrail, yeah, they finally made a Frisco 1630. We went through that earlier in the video, in part one. But yes, they finally made a 1630. But this is pretty interesting. So what I'm kind of curious on, so I'm familiar with Lionel's universal remote. It's the way I can think of it is like a cab 2, but like a like Lionel Jr. This is the Lionel Jr. To the cab 2. Um, so I am familiar. Like obviously, you go forward, you go backwards, front, rear coupler, bell, whistle, the shift key, and then you can select your engines 1, 2, 3. Here's what I'm actually kind of curious about is yes, it is based off the IRM one for 1630. What I'm kind of curious about this feature, new hotspot feature. I'm wondering what that might be. And I
You
wonder,
can operate it without being somewhere where you have Wi-Fi.
yeah, but you didn't need, I don't think you needed that because it had the Bluetooth. And then I'm actually kind of curious on what this feature is. New hotspot feature. And then update your remote using universal remote over the air. Oh, over the air updater app. Okay, so here's a new thing that I'm thinking about. Over the air app. So for me and for a lot of those fellow model railroaders out there, how we update our systems for those who have Cab 2s, we have to utilize the USB, um, on the internet kind of thing, where you plug up your base, you plug up the little module, you stick that into your universal or your Cab 2. I think what this is a way that Lionel is looking into the future with their Cab 3, but then also with their with it what it basically is that this the way that the future is, it's going towards an app. Um, and it sounds like the updating your software is going to be much easier. You won't have to send your remotes or your bases to get updated anymore through Lionel. All right. Okay, so just for those who are wondering, there is going to be a difference between Lionel or Lion Chief Plus, and then Lion Chief Plus 2.0. So there are differences between each of these. And for those who are curious, I definitely recommend taking a look at this as you go through this section of the catalog. Let's continue. Hey, oh, hold up. I looked at the 060Ts. Totally didn't even see the Mikados. So here, let's take a look at these Mikados. This is interesting. This is a I don't know if this is MTH, but this is a Lion Chief Plus 2.0, but it also has command control. Now, I know that Lionel, hold on, let's go back to the features really quick, because one thing I'm wondering. Okay, so yes, you can control Lion Chief Plus 2.0 with your Cab 2. That's what that is. Okay, so it's command control. These are who's in the background? Uh let's see. It's just me in the background unless there's a ghost in my house. Which I don't.
I think they mean me.
Oh, who's in the background? That is Lady Lionel. That is my wife. Yes, I'm calling you Lady. That is my wife. um, it's a Lion Chief Plus rerun. Okay. Hey, Toby, thank you for that. I do remember they now that you're mentioning it, I do remember this because when I saw the like the eccentric cranks and all this raw detailing, uh I remember there is an older Lion Chief model that had that same detail. So, but this is cool. So Lion Chief 2.0 plus command control. So there's electronic. So this is cool. The way that I can explain Lion Chief Plus 2.0 is um, it is the next stepping stone in the upgrade slash um, process or stepping stone, or it's like getting your training wheels off to legacy. And I think that Lionel is doing a great job with their Lionel 2.0. Next page is for the buds, wink, wink, or hint, hint, wink, wink. Oops, sorry. You got a comment, Kat. Oops. Sorry, Mrs. Lionel.
Sorry for what? Hello.
I don't know. Because they were like, who's in the background? And I was like, I don't know. Hope maybe it's not a ghost. But yeah, I think if I was to explain that, yeah, like Line Chief Plus 2.0 is the next step in the chain for to get to graduate to legacy. And I think that's really, really neat. And so these ones are great at $700, which is going to be like a little bit cheaper once you go through a dealer. They're coming out with some really good ones. So you have Milwaukee Road, Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, Union Pacific, and then Pennsylvania. So here's the thing. Oh, hey, all right, hey Pensy, if you're out, I'm pretty sure you're still here. That is the from what I'm remembering, Brunswick green. I hope that it's the right color. Is Brunswick green? But it looks like uh, that's what that color is. So that's really neat that they're coloring that. But let's go back to these. Let's go to these two. There's 060s. Hey, so these are kind of cute. These are actually really neat. And they're just like little switchers. But the fact that you can control this with your legacy controller, this is actually really neat. So this has steam engine background sound, whistle, bell, and then crew talk / dialogue from the tower comm. Fan-driven smoke, front and rear electronic couplers, which is great for a steam locomotive. Okay, Brunswick Green. Thank you, Pensy. This is a great little switcher locomotive, and it's command controlled. So you have Reading, which is cool. So I like how they did this locomotive shops, the Reading locomotive shops, which I'm pretty sure that is the right font for the Reading, which is great. They're doing the Alaska Railroad, Lehigh Valley, which I do like how they have this like little tank around here. That's neat. And then the New Haven. These are going to be great, hands down. These are going to be the Mikados are going to be awesome. The 060Ts, that's going to be the winner, in my opinion. I think those are going to be the winner. You honestly expect Lionel to get the colors right on these? So Donald, yes, fully understand. I think, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. With the colors, I think one of the biggest, I don't want to say goofs / oh no moments was Lionel when they came out with the N&W J's. So a buddy of mine, Luke, he came down recently and visited the layout, and he brought a 746. The 746 legacy locomotive was, I would say, true to the prototype, which is the post-war locomotive, but they didn't change the color at the factory for the 611 and all the other ones. So what they ended up trying to do was do decals. So yes, Lionel, while you're making great products and everything, the colors have been like a little on the other side. But again, those are for like mainly Pennsylvania fans. And then also for the Jays. If you're a Pennsylvania fan, I know that you're not you specifically, but those colors have to be perfect. So yeah, I can definitely agree with you. Oh, okay. I don't know who hinted on the Bud cars, but these are cool. And I'm pretty sure these are MTH Railkeen, or maybe these are MTH. Bud cars, the RDC units are coming to Lionel. These are neat. Hold on one second. Okay. These are pretty neat, and these are all new products. New tool. Okay, so hold on. Maybe they're not. Maybe these are not MTH. Um, um, maybe these are actually new products. Like this is all new. Yeah, this has to be a new tooling. So this has to be. This can't be from MTH. So these are actually really, really neat, and I think that and these are Line Chief Plus 2.02, so that you can control these with Legacy. Um, these are cool because these kind of remind me of the Bud cars that Lionel came out with back in the post-war. So these are going to be these are going to be really really neat. So let's see. Let's see. What are the features that we have here? Command control, rail sounds equipped, voice control, which honestly is a great feature on us. The voice control is awesome. Fan driven smoke, dual electronic couplers, main-free motors, die-cast trucks, metal frame, directional headlights, cam illumination, and figures. Length 32 inches, 031. Hey, these are going to be cool. I think that these are going to be really, really neat. Um, the fact that it has smoke, the direction, let's see, directional headlighting. Where does this say? Yep, directional headlights. This is going to be a really neat set, or you can make it a set. This is going to be a really good one. Oh, hold on one second. Yeah, okay. Donald, we'll come to that comment in a second about the Southern green. So my
Ooh,
yeah, see, Lionel hasn't done
I heard Southern Green.
yes, but sometimes they don't get the green correctly. Um,
Oh, let's see.
what I think that they did a Southern. Yes, I'll go back in a second, or when we do a full a one quick recap. But I think that Lionel's going to be doing great with these. One thing I do hope that they do is that they make them easily, um, like the cabs, you can easily separate it, because if I was to buy these, what I would want to do is put passengers in here. And recently I've noticed that Lionel doesn't put passengers in their cars, but they make them easy to access, so you can put passengers in there. So uh, I'm pretty sure, hopefully Lionel will do that. So you get Alaska, which is really neat. Um, there's actually a lot of fans of Alaska. You get Baltimore and Ohio, New Haven, and even the Southern Pacific. Wow. Okay. Look at those. Those are kind of, they're not, well, they are kind of weird.
That's my
Yeah.
description.
But what's interesting is that this one has black trucks, and then this one has silver trucks.
Hmm.
I smell a bear. Oh, not only is that black trucks, it also has the black underside. So I smell a variation. This is going to be neat.
Those
This
passenger cars?
These are Bud cars. So they were really really big trolleys is the best way I can say it. Um, whoa. Okay. Lion Chief Plus 2.0 ES44s. Again, like I was mentioning, I think this is just like an evolutionary like or graduation locomotive. These are going to be great. Because I know tons of kids who have uh yeah, I don't want to say either can't afford, or they don't have the space, or for yeah, like space, or I think these are going to be a knockout, because these are going to be really really cool, and the fact that they're Line Cheap Plus 2.0, these are going to be great. Um, you got Canadian National, tons of people are Kansas City Southern fans, lots of fans of BNSF, and even North Fork and Southern.
Ooh.
These are going to be really cool. One thing I do wish, and I think it's just an added feature that I know Lionel may or may not do, is if you guys can take a look right here in the front pilots, or these the grab irons. I know that because it's a Line Chief locomotive, they're not going to put the chain because it's Line Chief. Um, Maybe in the future we'll get some Line Chief locomotives that actually have the chains. Um, wow. And for $400 for an ES44, hey, for Line Chief 2.0, that's pretty good. That's, in my opinion, I think it's a pretty good price. Um, oh yeah, hey, I think that's a really good price, because on the other side, you're getting the ES44s, which are, in my opinion, I think a little bit bigger. So 14 and a half. Yeah, so for a bigger locomotive on one side, so ES44s on this side, 400 bucks. On this side, you have these are the GP20s. So on this side, they're at 500 bucks. I think these are going to be great. These ones right here, because for a bigger engine, for a little bit less, and then over here is $500 for the GPs. I'm definitely a fan of the Santa Fe's for sure, but for on this side you get the Santa Fe, Milwaukee Road, Conrail, and Burlington Northern. All right, then let's scroll down over here. Oh, so wait, can you or can you? I wonder, Toby, you bring up a good point. Can you lash it up just like a train? So like I have a legacy locomotive and a legacy locomotive. Can you lash them up together to make a train? I don't have any Line Chief 2.0s. Please let me know in the comments if you can actually do that. Like create a train, program, and then the lash up's complete. That'd be awesome. And then over here, NW2 switchers. So, oh, hey, these look like these are utilizing the tooling from the post-war, which this is actually pretty neat. So you have Santa Fe, Great Northern, New York Central, and Seaboard. These are pretty cool. Catherine, you need to see this. Okay, so I'm gonna wait to show. Well, it's live, but she didn't see it. I'm kind of just I'm kind of just waiting, but I think you'll like the next page. I think they might expand it in start of the section. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be
hand car.
The hand car. Okay, so for those who don't know, my wife and I, we are huge fans of Disney, and honeymoon Disney, and we love the steam locomotives down there. But recently, the steam locomotive, I think for the past 5 years, have not been working down at Disney World because of the updates that they're doing in Tomorrowland with the Tron ride. But this year, they are working again. So
just recently,
I think in December. So I'm actually excited to see this. Yeah. Are you?
And we did actually the magic behind our steam.
Yep.
Which was a really great tour behind the steam train, like behind the scenes for the steam trains in Disney. Yep. So that if you guys like Disney, if you ever find your way down there, and if they're still doing that tour, it's well worth it. It's really, really nice. It's really, really fun.
Yes, 100%. If you were a huge fan of anything steam, you got to do it. Yeah. It's you get there super early in the morning, and you just
get to see them fire it up, do the blow down, right?
All that
or
stuff.
The pop off, all that kind of stuff. It's
awesome. Since Lionel and Walt Disney Company first entered in the licensing partnership in 1934, we saw that with the how the mouse saved the lion. The two companies have brought collective joy and decades of wonder to young and forever young at heart. In the letter dated December 8th. Oh gosh, hello. We might have our hello.
Call him, he'll come.
Come here. He might. We might have our other second volunteer. Okay. Oh well. Here we go. We have our other guest of the evening as well. Okay. This is becoming a great live video. I bought myself a birthday / Christmas present, something I've wanted, an electric train. You can probably understand how much I wanted one when I was a kid, but I got one now, and what fun I'm having.
Let's see. I want to see.
So special Disney 100 deco.
Oh, it's
a what it sounds like. It's a commemorative set. Okay, let's take a look, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that is cool.
Wow.
Oh, that is really, really neat. The Disney 100. Join us as we celebrate the wonder and innovation that with Disney stories and characters, honoring 100 years. You know for sure this is going to be at Disney stores inside the park.
Well, they had a set for the 50th anniversary, and that one was going for like $4.99.
Yeah.
In some of the stores.
This is a great set. I'm actually kind of interested to see. Oh, so check this out. Inside so there's not the characters, or let me go back. There's not silhouettes of people. The silhouettes are of Disney characters.
That's cute.
That is really cool. So you can see.
This is Lion Chief?
Yes, this is Lion Chief. Yes.
Oh, cool.
So this is just like the one that we have underneath the tree.
Yeah.
So let's see, who do we have? Let's see if we can name all of them.
Oh gosh.
It looks like Ratatouille, Woody, That's Rexy.
Rex.
That's Rexy.
Rex.
Rex.
That's blurry. I can't see.
Maybe Jack. Tarzan, maybe? I don't know. Looks like Lumiere. Looks like Pooh. Tigger. Maybe Belle.
That's like a Dalmatian. Dumbo.
That's Dumbo. Okay, what are those the two mice? Or not they're not mice, but they're chipmunks or no, gosh, I don't know. Chippendale. There we go. Chippendale. Hint hint wink wink. Uh-oh.
Is that a chocolate bar?
I'm not sure. That might be Tiana. We have Sully, Buzz Lightyear. Oof, gosh.
Ariel.
That's Ariel? Oh yeah, that's Ariel.
Olaf, Anna. That looks like Snow White holding a bird, maybe.
Simba
for sure.
Yep.
Anyway.
I think this is Peter Pan. Don't know who that is. Regardless, I think that this one's going to be a great set. This one's going to be a very, very great set. One that we might have to get just for underneath the tree. But that is a really cool looking locomotive. And I wonder if that's going to be in like a gloss or like a really sparkly looking paint scheme, like where they introduce like sparkles or
shimmer.
Yeah, like a shimmer.
It's purple.
All right, so let's see this one. Disney 100 illuminated boxcar. That's really, really cool. 150 on that one. And then on this one is 529 for this 100-year. So, and then here, what I actually like, I like this. This is really cool. So we went to the 50th anniversary of Disney. Actually, we can show that one if you want, or we can just, we went there, and the 50th was amazing, and this is really cool. So Lionel, you did a great job with this Disney 100. This is awesome.
Pensy has to go.
Pensy, hey, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. The videos will be posted to my channel later on tonight. But yeah, hey man, be safe. Have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.
Be safe. Hey, Toby, the boxcar is illuminated. So what I'm wondering, I think this part is the one that's going to be illuminated. So this is actually really, really
that's
neat.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like you can put a picture in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, printed. Okay, so I guess if you order that, you have to provide a photo, and then they'll print it on it for you.
And then you can click. Okay, so it has a hyperlink.
Oh, yeah, I want that.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Look at that. It's like old
Steamboat Willie.
the old cartoons. Oh, this is really cool. The Disney 100 Theater.
The Steamboat.
I am a fan. I'm a huge fan of Disney. Oh gosh. He might have to head out. I'm a huge fan of Disney. I mean, the both of us are. And this is going to be good. It's just taking a little bit longer to load.
There it goes.
Okay, cool. This is cool. So you go in and you see Steamboat Willie. That is really, really neat. And I like Lionel, you did a great job with this. You did a fantastic job with all your Disney stuff. So you have Mickey. Oh, they're calling them the Vault Moments.
Oh, cool.
So I wonder if these are collector cars. Yeah, hey,
this one?
Conrail, I saw that. I wonder if that is if that's something he's gonna move like from because I didn't see Mickey. If he's gonna move from like side to side. Here, let's see.
Does it say?
It should. Yep, there it is. Disappearing Mickey Mouse coach car.
Oh, so like the shooting car, the post-war where they go down inside and then they come up and like do the shoot off. What's that one?
It's the sheriff outlaw
car. So kind of like that. Do they have any cars like that in line sheet for other Legacy with the disappearing?
They
is this the first?
No, they've had that in the past. Actually, so a little bit later on, I think I saw some Western sets.
That'll be fun.
This is gonna attract a lot of attention with Disney fans.
Okay.
No, hold up. We're gonna go back to that again. We might actually get a hand car. What?
Limited edition. Ooh. There's 5 color variations
with the bases. So what I'm tracking are the bases from the knowledge that I know. There's the red base, the green base, the orange base, a very rare maroon base, and I don't know what the 5th one is. Lionel, you did a great job. You could not have a Disney celebration without bringing back the Mickey hand car. So for those who don't know how this, okay, perfect. Yeah, this talks about it. During the Great Depression, Lionel was really feeling the impacts of it, and in an effort to, bounce back, turn a profit, just basically not go under, Lionel created this hand car that they sold for $1, and they sold over 250,000. And I think it's actually in a New York newspaper. The title of it was "How the Mouse Saved the Lion," and this is insane. This is incredible. Lionel, great job. This is a winner right here. This everything Disney is awesome. Great job. Wow, awesome. Who would have known this catalog was going to be this great? This is great.
Yeah, this has actually been a really good catalog.
Okay, so now we're at the regular just Lion Chief sets. Now these are great. So this is a re-release, is the Toy Story set. From what I can remember, this is the train that is in Toy Story 3, not Toy Story 4. This is the one in Toy Story 3, the one where Andy, he's grown up and he's going off to college. The one at the very, very beginning of the movie. I think that this one is it. This is cool. Woody and Buzz Lightyear hand car.
That's cute.
This is really, really cool.
Pizza Planet.
Planet.
Oh, an aquarium car.
So I guess
it'll move. That's cool.
Oh, so they did a Frozen one.
Cool.
Now they're doing a Frozen 2. And so this is an effort. Yeah, that's really cool, right? The illuminated tender. This is one thing that I've liked from Lionel. So in 1957, obviously they came out with the girl set. It ended up becoming a huge flop. It's a huge, highly end collector's item now. Lionel is doing the same thing, but they're doing it in a great way with Frozen. Because Frozen, I love Frozen. The songs in it are fantastic. But an effort for kids who really like Frozen. This is to go for both boy kids and girl kids. And this is a great set. And I've seen a lot of kids who really love the Frozen sets.
There we go.
Wow.
Toby. That's where Toby.
Okay. Hey, Toby. Yes, you hinted at it. Honestly, I didn't even know what you were talking about.
Wow.
I thought that was a beer, and I was like, hint, hint, wink, wink. And I was like, does he want me to crack a beer right now? No, it's a chocolate bar. Toby, hint, hint. Oh, now it's definitely a chocolate bar. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Toby, wow, look at this. Willy Wonka. This is cool. It's a Willy Wonka train. Holy cow.
I think that was one of our homecoming themes.
It was Willy Wonka. This catalog is just a mountain of memories.
Yeah, this is cool.
This is literally a memory catalog. Let's take a look at this one.
With like nerds or something.
No, they're the everlasting gobstoppers.
Wow. Gobstopper material inside the tank.
So what I'm wondering though is with this. So it says the gobstopper material. How I think that they did this with a new 1999 into 2000. They made a New Year's Day or like New Year tank car, and they filled it out with like confetti and stuff like that. This is cool. This is really, really neat. Everlasting Gobstoppers. What? Oh, golden ticket. Oh, I wonder if as you slide,
reveals.
That is really cool.
Cute.
So as you slide the door, it reveals the golden ticket. That is really, really cool. This is okay. So one thing I'm wondering about is yes, I'm wondering if it does the Oompa Loompa like so.
Is that an aquarium
we're
car?
not. Yes, that looks like an aquarium car. Or no, that looks like a bank car. Yes, so that's the Fort Knox car, the gold car. That's the same tooling.
Okay, cool.
So I'm wondering though, because this is Willy Wonka, this isn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I wonder if it has the like some of the old movie like lines and stuff like that. Like I wonder how Lionel's gonna have a great time making the sounds for this one. And it's also licensed by like through Warner Brothers. So
they'll do it right.
They'll do it right.
Yeah.
This is a great set. Okay, you can't have a Lionel catalog without Thomas and Friends. And some people have actually mentioned that what Lionel should start doing or maybe experiment with is possibly bringing out Thomas and Friends, but in scale. That would actually be pretty neat. Actually, check this out. So they're removable roofs on all the coaches. Removable Santa hat. You gotta love Thomas and Friends. This is really, really neat.
Do you think there'd be a big demand for scale Thomas?
I think there might be, just as a because you can bring out Thomas, you can bring out Gordon, Henry, James, Lady, Diesel.
Yeah.
Like, I think there would be a pretty good demand. I mean, I just named off a couple, and I don't even like Thomas and Friends, but I just named off a whole ton.
Right?
I used to, but I think there is demand. Okay, John Deere. Cool. For those who really like John, at this part, we're gonna kind of like skip through like a little bit. Not skip through entirely, but this is pretty neat. John Deere. Harry, wow.
Wait, was that the trick flagpole that this flagpole, or is that something different?
I don't know. Conrail, is this the
prankster flagpole?
Is this the prankster flagpole that you were talking to us about?
Or this just looks like a legitimate flagpole?
I think this is just a legitimate one.
Okay.
Okay. So here's something that's interesting. Lionel has been coming out with the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express, but you can now choose what house. You can choose the house.
Very cool.
They only just had, so there's tons and tons of Harry Potter fans. Okay, yeah, it's different. Gotcha, okay. Conrail. Tons and tons of Harry Potter fans. So this is a great way to market more to Ravenclaws and Slytherins and Hufflepuffs and stuff like that. This is great. This is going to be a winner. And honestly, I like the fact too that they're selling the Dementor coach with sounds just by itself. Some people have the original set, and they couldn't get the Dementors, but now you can actually, maybe, I don't know if you could in the past, but now they're selling it separately. Oh, Fast Fright, not Fast Freight. Fast Fright. This is gonna be cool. Like James Coffey Halloween Train.
The old school.
Yeah, so this is an old Lionel 145 tooling creature crossing. What is this? Evil Scientist Laboratory, and it's the Frankenstein's Monster Gate Man. Cute. That's really cool. I don't know why, but I'm hearing in my head Halloween Train.
Mm-hmm. Shout out James Coffey.
Yeah. This is cool. This is going to be neat. And it's an ES44. Actually, let's see how much this set is. Where's the price of that? Hey, you know what? Hey, we're going to talk about something, guys. Check this out. So, from what I remember, the ES44s were $399. For another $100, you're getting 3 cars and the track to go with it. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that is cool. So check this out. You're getting for $100 more if you're interested in an ES44 for $100 or no, wait. Let me go back really quick. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm actually going to do it really quick. I know. So at $399, so they were $400. See, and we get to see all the great products anyway. So for $400, yeah. So for $100 more, you're getting a tank car, a box car, and an automobile or an intermodal car and track and in a cool paint scheme for $100 more. That is a really, really good deal. Let's see what's the 3123. Maybe for October 31st, 2023. Yeah. Oh,
I wish Tori was still on.
Tori, where are you at? You know what? Tori might actually get a train set this year.
Well, don't say that. It needs to be a surprise.
This is cool. So we have a friend of ours, Tori, who absolutely loves all things like Pennywise. This is definitely, gosh, this
horror.
Yeah, she loves this section. So this is cool. The Transylvania Railroad, 1031. And so one thing that Lionel's been doing with their Halloween stuff, they have been fantastic with their sounds. I think this is, look at this. It's going to be a liquid inside the tank car. That's going to be really, really neat. Okay.
Cool.
So this is different. This is horror, and it's New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. You'll float too. So you remember the sheriff car?
Yeah.
This is the same mechanism.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Cool.
This is cool.
What is that?
That's The Exorcist.
Floating body. Wow.
That's cool.
Creepy.
All right, and then Hallows Eve Limited. I think this is a re-release. Oh, multicolor illumination. Okay, so I think that they're using the technology that they used in the Trippy Trolley in this caboose. That's really, really neat.
Some signs.
Mm-hmm. These are cool. These little billboards. Those are cool. More Halloween. Wow, there's a ton of Halloween. Oh, skipped a little bit too. Whoa, hold on. What are we doing? Skipped a little bit too far ahead. And yeah, so they're having a ton of stuff with Halloween. This is really, really good. Uh-oh, Toby again with the hinting. NYC hint. Space exploration. So Lionel's been doing great job with their thank you with space stuff. So Legacy Station came out with a custom run or a store exclusive Space Force SD70. From what I'm tracking, it's the only licensed military locomotive that's been that's going to be produced. And I think I did so at the Atlanta O-Gagers holiday party. We were talking to Eric, and he mentioned that him and RVP, when they went up to Lionel, they saw this the rocket launcher accessory. This is an old post-war accessory, but this one's really, really neat because it has the smoke. I think this is going to be really, really cool. So realistic launch sequence announcements, LED and smoke. This is going to be really, really cool. And I wonder if it's going to have the exploding, not the exploding, but where the capsule comes out and then there's a parachute. I really hope that they're going to do something like that. Yep, got to do the Area 51. Oh, Hey, I think someone earlier said something about Area 51. Hey, the this Area 51 scale hot metal car, that is really cool. And I hope that it's going to be in green and not like a reddish color. That's really neat. That's going to be cool. I've seen these trains, and then also the special lighted track. I've seen these trains. These are really really great trains. I think this I'm pretty sure is MTH. I think this is MTH. I'm pretty sure. I've seen this. I've seen this.
Is that the same as the car wash, or is it a diner?
It's a diner, but
Oil
it's through.
change. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an MTH. This is going to be really cool. Definitely, Area 51's drive-in diner. This is going to be cool. Anheuser-Busch. This is a re-release. This is cool.
This is new product.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
No, so this is new product. This Brew Hut. Oh, and it looks kind of like a beer can. That's pretty neat. This is a brewing or brewery. Yeah, so what's really cool is Lionel's been marketing to not just train collectors, but they're branching out. Like their marketing team has been really, really doing a great job with Frozen, Budweiser, John Deere, NASA. Okay, someone let's see, Toby, you hinted at it. I'm almost positive that this is an MTH tooling. This screams MTH because I've actually seen this locomotive through MTH's catalogs through the years. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, new locomotive tooling. This is definitely MTH. So what does this set include? This includes a 280 locomotive, Line Chief, but it's Line Chief 5.0. Okay, so it's not 2.0. Oh, Bluetooth 5.0. Okay. Let's see. Operating couplers, opening door, illuminating caboose. This is going to be a good set for those who really like 100. Yeah, Donald, Toby, 100%. This is definitely MTH. But hey, this is great. What Lionel is doing with their MTH stuff, they're not. Hold on, my 1 second. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. 1 second. Let me make sure that the screen sharing. We had a little bit of technical difficulties for a second. 1 second. Showing. There we go. Sorry about that. What was that? Oh, sorry.
It's like fire in a champagne bottle. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I have the Pittsburgh Steelers version of this locomotive. Yeah, Toby, this so what Lionel's been doing with their MTH locomotives, they've been doing a great job. Just not, we bought something, push it out as fast as possible, and we're not going to put our Lionel flair on it. They are taking the time to at least in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, they're taking the time to do the products right. We saw it with the Greenbriers. We're definitely going to see it with the 2926. I've seen it with the 5011. I'm actually very happy with what Lionel's been doing. Oh, hey, this is cool. The Gold Mountain Lion Chief Bluetooth 5.0 set. So this is definitely a an older tooling of the general set that came back in the post-war. I kind of like this Gold Mountain tank car. So clear liquid with glitter flex. This is actually pretty neat. My wife and I, we have this Western curio cabinet with a bunch of our Western style locomotives. This is actually pretty neat. I do like this. This is actually a really neat car. I might get that one. That's a pretty neat car. Hey, Texas Special. This is cool. So So what's cool too. So this was the Santa Fe set, but now what they're doing is going to Texas Special. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with New York Central. This is a cool set. This is really neat. And they're doing the additional cars. So you can build this set. This can be a 5-car set. This is great. Yeah, hey, Toby, that gold mountain car, that's really, really neat. That's really, really neat. But hey, Donald actually has a pretty good point. So check this out. Let's see Donald's. I noticed that Lionel didn't make any normal traditional rolling stock unless it's licensed product. I wonder if they gave that up, knowing how much stuff Menards is coming out with. Hey, so you bring up a pretty good point. So Menards has been coming out with a ton of freight cars, and they had their F3s ish. I would say it's a kind of an F3. It's an F unit. Those the 2.0, the 1.0, the blue ones that they sold out quick. And on Facebook a couple of days ago, Lionel or Menards came out with a diner, and what someone was able to do, they took the shell, which was I think the rocket. They took the shell off that and then put that on one of the locomotives. Someone thought it was, oh my gosh, is there a new model that I've not been notified about, or is this a custom run? But someone just took the shell off. But no, Menards has actually been doing really, really well with their rolling stock. So you might actually have a good idea, or on the right track on that one. This is a good product. Texas Special for $4.99. That's not bad, and you get everything. Like you get the. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's take a look at this remote. That's cool. I am a fan on how Lionel, like the Lion Chief Plus or like Lion Chief, they've been doing their remotes. That's a really, really good remote. Hey, that is cool. That is a really, really cool set. Look at that. There's 2 motors in this Dash 8. Oh, this is a cool set. So this is a Santa Fe Dash 8 auto rack set. I think someone put something in the auto, like someone hinted. There's tons of hints. You guys are going crazy with the hints, which is great. This is neat. Roscoe Flats. Lionel's doing, this is a good catalog. Okay, so this is a re-release. So for those that are in the chat, when Lionel came out, and I'm glad I have this catalog, in the 2019 Volume 2 catalog, Lionel came out with these 2 locomotives. Or it actually came out with the brass hybrids. These ones. These were incredible. Those were pieces of art. My recommendation to Lionel, I highly recommend that you guys do the same thing in brass as a hybrid with these 2 locomotives. When you talk about iconic older steam locomotives, you think about the 119, the Jupiter, but you're also thinking about the Texas, and you're thinking about the General. I think that Lionel should definitely do these locomotives in brass, and just exactly how Lionel did like the boxes on these sets too. That cool oldish style with the promontory. Oh, Fireball! Hint, hint, hint. Everyone's doing with the hints. I think Lionel should definitely do that. So this is really, really neat.
Fireball like the whiskey?
I'm not sure.
Just kidding.
Lionel Lines Mixed Freight. So see, yeah, we're kind of going back now to like the core, like, getting back to true Lionel Lines catalog. You know what I mean? Back in the post-war, where you just saw anything but like Lionel Lines. Yeah. See, here's the automatic gate man. You're seeing Lionel Lines on the locomotive. This is an older 64 style paint scheme. Lionel never came. Oh no, they did. Never mind. I stand corrected. These are all older post-war stuff. But this is not a post-war looking set for sure. And then that the Lionel Lines flat car with hand car. Lionel's been doing great with their hand cars because that is a freight car and also a functional hand car as well. That's good. Okay, we have the Union Pacific Flyer Lion Chief set. I think some of these upgraded to 5.0. Okay, so these are re-releases now. So now where we're at is the re-releases. Okay. Pennsylvania Keystone. I think this is also a re-release. Whoa. A graffiti Lion Chief. That is cool. Holy cow. Look at that. Wow, that is neat. These decal sets, this is going to be a winner. That's going to be really, really cool. So I saw this in a Lionel posted like a video in their warehouse of an employee putting like these stickers on this water tower, and I was like, I don't think I've seen that product. It was a huge hint. Those stickers are really, really cool. What I hope, Lionel, what you can do or do in the future is you make those stickers a separate product. So that way you're not only limited to specific sets like this. You can, I mean, kids can do that with like regular stickers, but they can graffiti up their cars, that would be really neat. Hey, this is actually really neat. An emergency response Lion Chief set. Okay. This is actually really, really cool. I'm actually a kind of a fan of this firefighter tank car accident training.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like the facility that was over at A&M, Dunn Company or Dunn County. That's really cool. I wonder. Let's see. Does this smoke or anything? Flickering to simulate embers on the ground, so it doesn't smoke. Maybe Lionel. What they will do is they'll add that smoking feature. And I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're still good. Okay, wow, they come out. Yep, they're coming out with the Super Chief again. But what they are having are added on cars. This is good. So you can expand this to a 7-car passenger train. Okay, so I did not think. So back up. I knew I was going to get legacy stuff. I did not think I was going to get traditional O scale stuff. Usually it's just not on my cards. I usually only get stuff that I'm going to run or put on, a layout. I'm a huge fan of the Santa Fe, obviously. Wearing the pin, Will 296. This is actually really cool. The Santa Fe Super Chief 75th anniversary or 75th anniversary boxcar. Assembled in the United States. And I love this paint scheme. And then it also says Santa Fe Super Chief on the top. That is actually a winner. I think that is going to be a great product, and I'm actually probably going to get this car. That is a really, really good car. Yeah, Lionel's been doing great. Santa Fe all the way. And that's actually like the slogan. Okay, the Army Train. Okay, so this is neat. So the Army Train is a re-release, but let's take a little bit of look or a closer look on this. This is cool. Lionel, you did some good stuff on this one. This is cool. Stop here, wait for sentry, alert 100% ID check in progress. Notice photo IDs. That's cool. This is really, really neat. I am a fan of that. And then for service members that are in different branches of the military service, now what you can have, you're not just limited to the United States Army. Now you can have Army. I think they call this the Big Bertha cannon. I actually have this same car in post-war in the Marine set. You can have the Navy submarine car. This is great. This is exactly, and it is, I want to say prototypical, but it is accurate to the branch of military service. So obviously with the Army, you have the howitzers, or you have not air defense artillery, but you have the artillery branch of the military. For the Navy, you have the submarines, which that is a great looking car, and I'm pretty sure that is the correct Navy, uh, navy blue. That's actually a really, really cool car. What I wonder is how Lionel did back in the day, back in the post-war. What they had is that you can wind up the propeller, and there was a rubber band inside of it, and then when you let it go, the rubber band would spin, and then it would propel the submarine. So I wonder if you can do that on this one. Then the Air Force. This is the 3665 post-war rendition. So when you pull this down, there should be a like a cannon of some sort, or it launches a missile. I'm thinking a cannon, which is the 3666 in the Seer set, but no, this one's the Air Force, and then the Marines. This is cool. I'm actually really happy that Lionel thought they put a little bit of emphasis on this one. So this is really, really good. Hey, someone was right. The 3665 and Conroy. I actually have the same too as well. In our curio cabinet. It's behind. So yes, it's still Christmas here at this house, but we have the 9820 Seer set, and in that set is the 3666 with the light blue roof. So it looks like now what we're transferring into is what Lionel got from MTH. So now what they're doing. So yeah, this was in New York Central in this set. But now if you want, there's nickel plate, Western Maryland, Santa Fe, and Chesapeake. I definitely know now this is MTH because you can totally see the wired tether, which means that this was a Rail King model. So at and at 330 for a locomotive, which you can control. Hold on, so you can control this using the Line Chief Plus. Hey, 330 for a steam locomotive. That's not bad. My mom, when she bought me the Rail King 484 2926, it was a $300 locomotive. So that's not bad. 330 is not bad. Now we're coming into what are these? FTs. Hey, so Lionel, you did something great. So not only you don't have to now wait to get an FT for a set, you can now get an FT just by itself. So you have the Blue Bonnet up here, New York Central, and Pennsylvania. That's great. Great job with that. 44 tonners, Dash 8s, and TMCC rail bonders. This is a great catalog. These 44 tonners, let's see. Okay, so for those, I think $299. Yeah, so see, even better. Yeah, so Toby put it out perfectly. Obviously, if you're going through a licensed Lionel dealer, you're definitely going to get a lower price. This is cool. These 44 tonners with their separate remotes. This is cool. The official licensed. This is a neat one. I think this is actually a really cool paint scheme right there. Let's see. We have Dash 8s, BNSF, Norfolk Southern, CSX, and then Union Pacific. And $279. These prices, And I know some people have been on the forums, through YouTube, Facebook. There's the complaint that Lionel, obviously with inflation and everything, but for some of these products, these are actually relatively nicely priced products, and especially for all new products and stuff like that. I know that these are re-releases, but this is a really this section is relatively good price in my opinion. And then you have MOW, mid out, I think it's mid out of work, or for some for who's in the chat, MOW. I don't remember exactly what that is. New Haven, Pacific Electric, and then Long Island. I definitely do know of a couple of channels who are huge fans of Long Island. They'll buy anything Long Island. Oh, hey, actually, that's actually really interesting. So let's check this out for a second. What I'm interested is if that actually moves when the locomotive is in, like, going forward, maintenance away. Thanks, Conrail. I couldn't think of it. Maintenance away. Maintenance away. I wonder if this gear right here is going to work or not, or if that's just stationary. I wonder. That'll be interesting to see. Okay. I have a buddy of mine, who is a big fan of DC, the Justice League boxcars. Okay, Kryptonite. I think my friend, he's one of my groomsmen at my wedding. He's a huge fan of Batman. This is probably gonna. I smell a Christmas present coming his way. He's like, I didn't think you'd give me a train. Oh yeah. And then I have another friend of mine she loves Wonder Woman. This is a funny joke. The Invisible Jet flat car. That is funny. That is really cool. So obviously it's not going to be there, but the fact that the Invisible Jet Shadow, this is a cool car. And then a Batman aquarium car. So it's like, what it looks like here is that it's like showing a comic within a box car. That is really cool. That is really neat. Hint: cold buds. Let's see what the hint is. Let's see.
Deere.
Oh. All right, so we see Looney Tunes. So now we're in the re-releases. One car that I don't think I showed my wife was the Monsters Inc. Scare tank car with LEDs. So from what I'm understanding with this car, the more sound that you make, the more LEDs inside the tank that there are. I think that's going to be a really cool car, and I think that they had actually advertised that last year's catalog.
Someone commented earlier that they have that Monsters Inc. car.
Okay.
I don't know if it's that tank car or if it's another Monsters Inc.
I think it is this one.
Yeah.
Wow, look at these cars.
Is that Angela?
Yeah.
Oh, her art is amazing.
Yes, Angela. Beautiful pieces. And then for those who don't know, Angela Thomas, she's one of the licensed artists through Lionel, and her artwork is absolutely beautiful. She's done calendars, she's done originals, rare pieces. I think there was an auction that came out a couple years ago after Richard Kuhn passed away, but his art collection was through auction, and a lot of her pieces were actually coming out. But no, these are beautiful, and these are all actually, I think these are all, minus the Blue Comet, these are all post-war ones, which this is cool. So yeah, this is really neat because so I'm a post-war guy at heart, but I love running legacy. You have the Texas Special 2245s, but then what you also have is the horse. No, these aren't horses. They never made horses. These are cattle. These went with the cattle corral, which they use a little vibrator motor to get them into the. Oh no, they did make horses. I stand corrected. They made horses for the circus car. You have to have the general, which is the 1862, which that might be the light gray variation. That's really neat. Let's see. The Blue Comet. That's beautiful. The New York Central 2344s, 2343s, Santa Fe's, and the 773 Hudson. That looks like, yeah, that's the 50s version. That's beautiful. And then the 2332 GG1. What would be interesting is oh, hey, so Conrail is the one that commented about the monster car. Would be really interesting is if maybe as like a custom run if they made the 2332 in black. There's a really interesting story with the black variation of the 2332.
How much are those cars?
Those ones are $84.99. So through a good Lionel dealer, you should be able to get them for a discount. But I know for brass hybrids and select items, they don't do discounts. Maybe this is one of them. I don't know. I have not gone through the dealers yet. So we're Chevrolet and Ford. Actually, let's go back. These are actually pretty cool. So I don't have a Chevrolet or a Ford, Toyota and Honda in this house. Molson or Coors Company. So we have Miller High Life Reefer. Okay, I think someone hinted at these a little bit earlier. Oh yeah, Cold Buds. Hint, hint. Toby. Yeah. Hey, these are cool.
When are they going to make some wine cars?
Actually, so there's one more car that we need to finish out the Napa Valley wine. Hey, so I think someone mentioned it with the flag. Proud to be an American. Now, this is a really cool section. The stars are illuminated in this boxcar. So 1776, land of the free and home of the brave. And then the stars are illuminated. That is a cool car. And I think that this would be a really neat car. I know that there's a lot of guys out, or even guys and gals out there that are doing the president's cars. This would be a really, really neat car. Same thing with this one. With the this actually might be a car that I might get myself as well. The 4th of July LED car. That wasn't the hint for that was a hint for something else. Okay.
Oh.
I got you, Toby. This is cool. So the fireworks are illuminated and patriotic music and fireworks sounds. So Lionel did when they came out with the 4141, it does Hail to the Chief. And then in that same passenger train set, the Overland had the Star Spangled Banner. It had some really good patriotic music, some orchestral pieces. So that's gonna be a cool car. Hey, Leapin' Larry, if you're watching this, you're gonna love these cars. Wings of Angels. This is cool. This is a really, really cool. And a lot of people have the shark teeth locomotives, like the turbine that came out in that really cool What If paint scheme, or the ES44 that just came out. Actually, no, that was like a couple the last one. That's a really good one. Hint Union Train. Hint Union Train. Think that these hints are the suspense. Battlefield Honor. Okay, actually, let's take a look at these. So I think earlier in the catalog with the big boy set, they were mentioning a World War II series of cars. I'm wondering if this is connected with it. So the Battle of Midway. Okay. These are really, really neat cars. These are really, really cool cars. And for historians, for people who love history, military history, United States history. I think these are going to be great cars. And that's the thing too. So in my office, I have the Army 44 post-war piece. These pieces can be in your office. They can just be standalone pieces. They can be decorative pieces. These are really, really cool pieces. And okay, we're at it. The Presidents of the United States Boxcar Series. So I know that there's a lot of people out there that collect these. And what I'm wondering, and this is going to be a great video on YouTube. Whoever is collecting these, whenever, well, because they're going to, as we have presidents every 4 years or every 8 years, we're obviously going to have more of these cars. So your train is going to be as long as we have, well, till presidents, but that is going to be like until we get caught up with the presidents. Seeing a train like with 46 presidents would be insane, and then pulled by, I don't know,
The Freedom Train.
The Freedom Train. Yes, the Freedom Train. The GS. You can get a Lionel Vision GS 4449 in the Freedom Train paint scheme. That would be cool. RJ Trains loves them. Yeah, those are fantastic. Okay, hey, it is the 50th anniversary of the Chessie. I think. Yeah, we have our little cat over there. I think Eric is gonna love this one. Eric's gonna love this because he has a cat named Chessie. Let's see. Some container cars down here. Gold with gold metal milk. Okay. Lionelville with milk container. Okay. So here's one thing I'm actually happy about. I'm happy that they're coming back out with the Trippy Trolley. I was a little nervous, and I thought that was just going to be like a one and done thing. I personally did not get one. I wish that I did, and I think I could still find them. The review that Eric did, where you can change like the frequency that this can go, fantastic on that one. So this is the Trippy Trolley was a winner, hands down. The shark fin car, that's cool. That's really, really neat. Personalize your layout. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we have family, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, happy anniversary, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. I can imagine one of these with Dixie on it. Man's best friend. It's a girl. It's a boy. These are cool. Marines, Navy, Army, the police. I'm wondering where the Air Force, Space Force, Fire Department, maybe it's on the next page. Let's see, Chevy and Ford. Let's go to the next page. Hold up. So they don't have those, but now we're in the Christmas section. So in the big books, I'm pretty sure it's correct. They will advertise the Christmas stuff earlier in the year, so that way you can get it for Christmas. All right, so let's keep our fingers crossed because it is the 20th anniversary for the Polar Express. Maybe we'll get some. Maybe we'll get a 20th anniversary set. The Sleigh Bell Limited. That is really cool. Okay, so we are seeing the Polar Express, and this is the normal Lion Chief. I think this. I don't know if this is Lion Chief 2.0. So this is the normal Lion Chief, and we're seeing another another Polar Express, but this one's different. This is 22 or 12/24, 12/25. Obviously, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So no Polar Express yet. No mention of 20th anniversary yet. Okay, hey, so Polar Express painted Bud Cars. And so here's something. Polar Express Ice Track includes fold-out icy map. So in a previous video, that I just did was the Polar Express, and one of the cool parts of it was when the conductor says, "Get us the blazes out of here." I really did not think I kind of timed it perfectly, but as soon as that happened, I was going backwards, and okay, that was the hint. That was the hint. Got it. Got it. Got it. Um, I was going backwards, and I went, really, really fast backwards, but in a way, I was like thinking, I wonder if someone can recreate the ice track scene. Lionel, you did it. This is really, really cool. And I think how you did it as well with this is cool. So the track illuminates and flickers as the train moves across. Place added for to recreate the chaotic icy lake scene as depicted in the motion picture. This is this is great, Lionel. This is really cool. And it's really interesting to see, like, hey, so if I was an employee, like, hey, why don't we do this? And then we see it in the catalog. So that's really cool. Hey, if this is hot chocolate, that's cool. All right. This is neat. Hot chocolate thermos car. That is cool. See, Lionel, you're doing good. This is great. You have a product, but you can branch it out. You branch it out with Polar Express, with maybe a goo that we're gonna see from the Area 51. That is cool. Uh, who knows? Maybe that one might be pulled by the 1225 upstairs. Who knows? Who knows on that one? And then we see a sleigh bell mint car and then simulated sleigh bells. Okay. And then a covered bridge.
Super cute.
Super, super cute. Okay, so we got more add-on passenger cars. The disappearing hobo, baggage car, or letters. Hey, letters to Santa. See, they're doing good. Baggage car, combination car, letters to Santa, hot chocolate. Oh, hey, this is actually pretty neat. They actually have they have the chefs with the leaning tower of coffee, not coffee, the hot chocolate cups. Very, very cool. Isn't hot metal MTH tooling? I don't know. I kind of had an idea thinking that it might be, um, but I really don't know. I do think it is though. I do. Oh, let me go back for a second. Let me see. The Polar Express trolley. Okay, I was like maybe thinking like this one might light up or something like with instead of LEDs, like crazy LEDs, it's like red and green or like a twinkly kind of thing. Um, Hey, so this is actually really cool. So the TMC speeders, they came out a couple years ago. Now the fact that they have a Polar Express run, I think that's going to be cool. A lot of people love just devoting specific things to yeah, hey, Conrail, perfect. Thank you so much for answering that question. Definitely MTH tooling. But people have specific layouts generated for specific things, and some people love Polar Express. And some of these products are really, really cool. Okay, so that is really neat one. I think this is a cool one. An aquarium Polar Express car. Polar Express moves around inside the car when powered. Very cool. Okay. So this is the wolf scene. And then this is where the Polar Express is going through the North Pole. That is a cool scene. Both are very, very great. Here's the Believe. Yeah, this is when they're in the North Pole. I do like that. I wish that the you can kind of go in the catalog, but the an imaginary um a Polar Express speeder race. Wow, that would be cool. There actually are pictures of the post-war era in train shows and even in like the YMCA and you know cafeterias and stuff like that where they could have train races. That would be very, very cool. Um, but yeah, hey, that's interesting with a Polar Express freight service or freight line, like an imaginary one. Uh, hey, here's what you were kind of talking about the with the sheriff car. This is a an elf bobbing car. and then a little the little elf hand car, so they're kind of hanging on. That's really cool. And I'm kind of a fan of this style, like with the twinkles and the snowflakes. I'm a fan of that. I do love the Polar Express color scheme. It's really, really neat. So here's the first gift of Christmas. And what's really cool, the Sheriff Outlaw car. Yep.
We have that ornament too.
Yes, we do. We do have the first gift.
Polar Express ornaments.
Mm-hmm. I do like that what you're seeing is actually images of the movie, which is I like that. Then we have Girder Bridge, which is cool. It says Polar Express. Present Mint car. So again, Lionel reusing older tooling. This is an old post-war box car, the Fort Knox Mint car with cool presents. I like that. And then a Polar Express operating. Hey, that is neat too. So it ejects. This is an older post-war piece too. It ejects presents. So how it works is that this opens up. You put these little presents in here, and then either through an activation part of the track, this little mechanism pops out the presents. That's pretty neat. Tons of Polar Express buildings. Just a whole layout of Polar Express. And hey, it is 10:39. For those that are currently still watching, thank you guys so much. Didn't really think that this one was going to be long, but we are kind of closing in on 1 hour and 36 minutes on part 2. So we didn't really think that was going to be a 4-hour process, but I'm super excited that you guys are still here. So thank you guys for spending your guys' Thursday evening with us on the channel and taking a look at this this catalog with us. More Polar. There's tons of Polar Express. What I might do, because I don't have any, is I might get some figures. Just maybe do like a stop motion or just to have some figures on my scale Polar Express. But I haven't decided yet. But I think maybe adding some cool figures or possibly because the Polar Express has figures already in it. But if there is a way that you can maybe make the engineer and the fireman within the steam locomotive be those guys, that would be really neat. And then maybe you can create the beard. You know what? I think that might be like a future project. Some reindeer on the layout would be cool too. Yeah, like some layouts, like Christmas layouts, they're absolutely beautiful, and especially during Christmas time, some of the stuff that people can do with their imaginations when it comes to Christmas is just fantastic. Okay, so now we are in. So what this has kind of told me, at least so far, is that we are not going to see a 20th anniversary Polar Express from what I'm seeing. Maybe in the future, maybe not. Am I a little disappointed? Yes, because we saw in 29 or in 2014, you know, with the 10th anniversary, even with 10 years, we saw the gold, and this was an amazing set. And with the 20-year anniversary, that's a big moment. I mean, it's now a classic. It's just like Elf. You can't, just like how you can't not watch Hocus Pocus during October. You cannot watch, like, you have to watch the Polar Express. So this is going to be a cool set. I do think that a lot of people are going to get this one, the Sleigh Bell Limited. I think this is going to be a really good one. And then we saw earlier in the catalog the is it Fezwig? I don't know what Fezwig is, or Fezziwig. Fezziwig? Do you know that in Christmas?
What is that?
For people that are in the comments, I don't know what Fezziwig is.
Fezziwig what?
Fezziwig Railroad.
Oh.
I don't know what that is necessarily with when it comes to Christmas. So leave a comment down below, and let's just learn what Fezziwig is when it comes to Christmas. Similar to, I think I don't remember which road name it was, or railroad. I think this one's going to be a good one, because this one has, not only does it have there's a different paint scheme, the gold and the red. It has the painting and the highlights on the driving wheels too.
It's a Christmas Carol.
Oh, it's a Christmas Carol.
Mr.
Okay.
Fezziwig is the employer of young Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol.
Gosh, how did I not know that? Man, okay. It's been a while since I've read. Oh, so you got the hot chocolate Polar Express, but now you have a Christmas hot chocolate thermos car. Okay, so here's one thing that I have not seen yet. The bobber caboose. Either I missed it or they haven't done it yet. That is definitely a MTH tooling. So this is the bobber caboose in the Strasburg Railroad scheme. I took a gamble on this for $20 at Legacy Station. Great. Didn't have a box, but the bobber caboose is definitely a MTH tooling. Like, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at this. It's 100%. Tis the season for holiday cheer Disney set. That is really, really cool.
Disney came out with another Christmas set a couple years ago.
They did? Yes, that one's a G-scale one. Yep. That wasn't licensed by Lionel, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Christmas Express. Man, we're still in just Oh, Atlantic City Railroad. Thanks, Toby. The Christmas Express. Let's see. Santa figure. Oh, there he is. We just see we're still Christmas at this house. So I did a review, not a review, but it was like a store tour of HR trains in near Tampa Bay or Tampa, Florida, and this set was running so we visited the store on Christmas Eve. This is an insane set. The details on this locomotive, it's the same as the Polar Express, but the lighting effect on these boxcars, and then the caboose, and then also just this little added feature with the wreath. This is a great set. This is a really, really good set. The Winter Wonderland Express. This is the set that we actually have underneath the tree right now. So who knows? Maybe in the future we might be adding the Winter Wonderland station platform to the layout. This is really, really cool. Let's see what it says. Sleigh Bell and Company, North Pole, Whimsical Winter Mix. North Pole, Central Line. So yeah, like now this is actually if this is a set, this is really cool because this comes with the lighted track as well.
The fast track?
Yeah, the lighted fast track. This is cool. This is a cool set. It's a little on the, maybe for like what you're getting, I think this is a little bit on the expensive side, at least from my take. I have not seen this type of locomotive run, but the way that the gearing looks on this, I would much rather see this on YouTube before I buy one. Okay, wow. Okay, so Christmas assorted. So we get some speeders, some trolleys, a North Pole FT, a Christmas Sounds on the a Doodlebug. Hey, so they offered the Doodlebug in the last catalog. Now they're bringing back the Doodlebug, and it's Christmas Sounds. That is going to be cool. So we have some more Angela Thomas. She's getting a Thomas trolley. Yeah, that's going to be really, really cool. Man, Christmas never stops, guys. Okay, so We are kind of coming up in 15 minutes left on this one. So we're going to kind of speed up through this one. Yeah, I kind of said the same thing.
It's like the same as the Area 51.
Yep, just in a different paint scheme.
Decor.
Hey, so I did see this on I heard about this one. It's like an ice cream parlor set that Lionel's doing. But this one's cool because this is hot. Excuse me. This is hot cocoa. That's really, really neat. I like how Lionel's doing that one. Wow, you can. Geez, this whole part of the catalog. It's a separate catalog inside of a catalog, just with Christmas. Literally, just take out the Christmas section of the catalog, put it in a Hallmark. You're gonna be good to go. Lionel and Hallmark. Our tree has so many Hallmark ornaments on it that are to Lionel. I wish I saw a little bit more Lionel, like the Christmas side inside the stores. I think it would do really, really well. Okay, now we're going to expand our world. Holy cow, this is a huge, huge catalog. For this one, we might be going flagpole is next. I mean after. Okay, Conroe, we're going to get to it. Here we go. Okay, 100 years of storytelling. This is actually really cool. So you have the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary water tower. And that is actually a really good representation of it. So then we have a movie theater, Casablanca. What else does that say? Rebel Without Cause, Bonnie and Clyde, Wizard of Oz, Shawshank Redemption, and North by Northeast or Northwest. I've actually not seen that movie, so. Wow. And then you can have all of these classic movie pack billboards. These are cool. So welcome home. I actually kind of like this. And then the military surplus store. These are actually pretty neat ones. Those are actually really cool. Missile range. So this is definitely a post-war tooling. That's really, really cool. I've always wanted to do an army or like a military range part on my layout. And now that they're coming out with these like little huts, I think that's actually really, really neat. All right, so Conrail, here it is. It's coming up next. Okay, Conrail, you were completely correct. That is funny. That is actually really hilarious. Prankster flagpole. Looks like you have a set of boxer briefs and some other underwear on top. So that is actually really, really cool. That is
worth the wait.
Yeah, that was worth the wait. Oh, hey, actually, so this is cool. I've also heard about this one. So apparently this is actually based on a real this is prototypical, apparently, from what Dave at Lionel or one of the representatives at Lionel said. This is cool. This was definitely worth the wait. There's tons of great things in this catalog. The Lionelville Theater. So Lionelville, Star Trek instead of Star Trek. And then Loving Daisies. Okay. So here, yes, this is what I was talking about. The Cohen Family Creamery. This is going to be really, really neat. I think I like the caboose just because of the caboose. I think the caboose. Yes. So Toby, it is prototypical. I think if they were to make that scale, I think that would be really, really cool. Or it might actually be scale. It might be scale. But for me, I actually am a really big fan of this caboose, just the caboose. Like honestly, I mean, I really like that caboose. I really do. Roadside diner and then an Amtrak station, and that looks like that is a that might have been that kit, but now it's a plastic. Smells like yum. This is the this looks like the automated newspaper stand. Nana's she shed. So and then Grandpa's workshop toys fixed for free. These are going to be cool. Whenever Lionel's came out with sound sheds, like the maintenance of waste sound sheds with like, or the hobo, Lionel's been doing great stuff with their sound cars and now with their sound sheds. So those are going to be really cool. Bail bonds building. Maybe someone can do like a Better Call Saul kind of thing. That would be really cool. Donuts and coffee shop. Transfer station. Okay. Wow, there's a ton of. So what I think also Lionel did, and people in chat, correct me if I'm wrong too. A lot of these are MTH buildings. The way I can tell that's the MTH barn. This is super indicative. These really, really high level concrete, like I'm pretty sure that these are definitely MTH. Yeah, these are definitely MTH.
You got like 5-6 more minutes until.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, so I think where we are, man, we've gone through 205 pages. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna kind of fast forward now through this because what I want to talk about at the end, actually here. Oh wait, hold on, maybe not. So now there's actually kits now. This is actually neat. Okay, so yeah, the Rico Station kit. This is actually really neat stuff. I like that these bridges. I'm a fan of these bridges. Oh, hey, these are actually cool. Okay. Okay, so yeah, now we're at the assorted accessories portion of it, and this is kind of standard for Lionel. So what I'm going to do is just see how many more pages I have really quick. Excuse me.
I think it's like 240 or something. 260.
Holy cow. Okay. So we're gonna kind of skip a little bit towards the end because of how much time we have left. I do want to see if they're making any additions to the power. Okay, so holy cow, the ZWL. Wow, that's a powerhouse. Okay, American Flyer. I will not actually be hitting American Flyer just because I do not necessarily do American Flyer. My dad does. So, Dad, if you're watching this, there's a catalog for you. All right. Is that a red Polar Express? That is a little interesting. Oh, that's so cool.
On the flyer?
No, on this one. That looks like a red Polar Express.
Whoa.
That is really cool and kind of different. All right, let's just see.
Flyer cheese.
Yes, so I do know that the LCCA convention is actually going to North Carolina, to Concord this year. So I will definitely be taking a trip up there to this one. I didn't make it to the LCCA in Nashville, but I made it to the TCA. Okay. Hey, so with the remaining time that we've had quite a journey. We've talked about this entire book, and from what starting from the very beginning, Lionel did a great job with the Vigilant Big Boys. If you were to ask me, let's just say, you know, taking budget aside and everything like that, if you were to ask me like what products I'm mainly looking at like right now, the Vigilant Super Big Set or Big Boy Super Set, hands down, is probably going to be one of the best sets that Lionel's ever came out with when it comes to Vigilant. If they could top it, please, like try. Like that is an insane set. Vigilant Big Boy, reefers, stockyard or the stock Vision cars. this really interesting freight seance boxcar, which is it's like almost like a limited or it's going to be we read it yes, unique first edition coming series of cars and a Vision caboose. That is a winner. 100% that's going to be a winner. Fast forwarding a little bit more, my big thing, everyone knew. I'm super happy I did not ruin it.
You know what page those are on?
Is it on 29 and 26?
No, 28 and 29.
Okay, 28 and 29. Yes, the Erie Russian decapod is pretty cool. Absolutely, Toby. They hit it out of the park with the 29 26. I'm definitely going to get that without a doubt. That is the locomotive for sure I'm going to get, just hands down. I can't wait to go back and see my reaction. In love with that locomotive. Awesome. Will I get both variations? I don't know. However, the 3 locomotives that I'm looking at, Restoration 29 26, In Service 29 26, Blue Goose 2900. So far, those 3 outstanding locomotives. Yeah, hey, and I think Conrail, you mentioned that the Southern is the wrong green. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure you're correct on that. If you want to come over here, and we only have about 3 minutes left, so we're gonna have to kind of go through this pretty quickly.
That's not green at all.
Yeah. So I think you're.
Is it supposed to be green?
Yeah, those are supposed to be green. Yep. Those are supposed to be green. But yeah, hey, going back, the decapods. So Toby, I don't know if I will get a decapod. What I'm gonna want to do is wait until 1630 comes out. I'm a big fan of locomotives that are in service. However, I've never been to IRM, so out of this one, 1630 is definitely what I'm taking a look at. Going a little bit further, none of the diesels I'm taking a look at, but when it comes to sets, that Santa Fe Fast Fruit Express set. What I'm a little disappointed on is I can't get the Vision Line caboose without getting the set, and that is a little disappointing. But it's basically a Vision Line set minus the locomotive.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about on the page 29? Is that the same caboose from page 29, or it's a different caboose?
That's a different caboose. So these are the cabooses.
Oh.
Yeah, so the only Vision caboose, you get the Vision caboose in the Hippo, the Big Boy, and the 29 the Fast Fruit Express set.
Gotcha.
But yeah, hey, with the amount of time that we have left, guys, hey, I hope that you guys, so now that I can stop, we'll go back to the catalog. We'll kind of end it on this one, but hey, so with everything, I hope that you guys had a great time with us tonight. We got to look at the catalog. This is my first time ever being live on YouTube before, and this was a magical experience for me. I am super happy that you guys were able to take this this journey through the catalog. Catalog week is great, but catalog day is an incredible experience, and I'm super happy that you were able to share this with me. And let me know down in the comments what you guys are thinking about getting within this catalog. Remember, if you want to put in a pre-order, definitely put in your pre-orders. A lot of this stuff is built to order. And definitely go through a good licensed Lionel dealer. The ones that I go through, definitely Legacy Station, Mr. Muffins. The list goes on and on and on. But with the amount of time that we have left, I hope you guys have a very safe night and a very safe weekend. Happy railroading. And thank you guys for just having a great time with me. And definitely take a look out on the channel. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment on all my videos. And we will see you again for the next catalog that'll be coming out, which is going to be the Volume 2 catalog later this year. So have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye.